Hello, hello Gemini. Welcome to One World Tarot. My name is Clarisse and I will be doing your July 2020 reading for you. As with any general reading, please take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Obviously this won't resonate with everybody. And thank you for joining me today. This is a new channel, so thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you watching. I love tarot reading and I hope you'll enjoy the reading I do for you. Right, so these readings will be uploaded late, and let me apologise now for the lateness of the video. Only my broadband is really super slow, so I've ordered a super duper lemon scooper fast broadband and it doesn't get activated until the 6th of July. So once that's activated I will upload and they will be ready for viewing, uploading time permitting. Okay, so this is July 2020 for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Can't believe we're halfway through the year. Unbelievable. Where has it gone? Oh, there's your first card. Way! That's the energy leaving you, and that's the Queen of Cups, Gemini. Beautiful energy. And what's the energy that Gemini is in? Give me the energy that Gemini is in for July 2020, Spirit. Thank you. Sometimes I have to put my teeth back in, so do bear with me. And also I like to take jumpers rather than just turning the cards over. It's just what feels right to me. So if you just bear with me while I quickly, or hopefully quickly shuffle. Let's hope your cards jump out. There you go, that one wants to come. There we go. So current energy is the Seven of Cups. Oh, and 2 cups. So we've got, for the position of your challenge, we've got the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. All going in the right direction, Gemini. And the next position is what Spirit wants you to know. So what does Spirit want Gemini to know for July 2020, please? July 2020 for Gemini. The gorgeous Gemini. Oh, there you go. Right, okay. Spirit wants you to know the 3 of Pentacles. And what's the outcome for July 2020 for Gemini, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, let me take that card down. That shouldn't be there. I do beg your pardon. We've got 3. I can't. There's 2. No, too many. It needs to be a bit more succinct than that. And the outcome for July 2020 for Gemini. There you go, that wanted to jump. Page of Pentacles. Right, so we've got, read here. And the overarching energy of the read is the Emperor, which is on the bottom of the deck. Right, so let's begin. So Queen of Pentacles is the energy leaving you. Can you see that? I don't know if that's focusing properly, but it's a beautiful card. It's a card of having arrived, really, isn't it? You know, she's very spiritual. She's got her arms raised to Spirit. She's got the crown of water floating above her head. You know, it's a woman of intuition. It's a person of intuition, love, healing, reflective. She's very cool. You know, she knows her stuff. She's very in tune with spirit. And that's the energy that's leaving you at the moment. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, the energy you're in at the moment, Gemini, is the Seven of Cups. Now, this person in the card has got 7 cups there, and they're turned upside down. If you can see, I don't know if it focuses properly, if you can see there are snakes and ladders there. So, to me, this is telling me confusion. You're sitting in a bit of confusion at the moment. You don't know which direction to take, where it's going to lead you, and it's a case of trial and error, really. What I will say is reading between the lines here and look closely, purely because over here there's a silhouette of a castle. You can barely make it out. I can barely make it out, so I doubt you can see it. So if you look a bit closer, you will see what your next step is. You will know. You will instantly, it will be like a rude awakening. Ah, right, got it, that's what I'm supposed to do next, rather than going up the ladders, down the snakes, up the ladder. Rather than yo-yoing with your next decision, step back, take a calmer look. Even if it takes a day or two, don't make any rash decisions until you've thought it through properly, because you might miss that castle if you act in haste. All right, but you know, the spirit is all around here. There's water all around. Absolutely beautiful. As with the Queen of Cups, it's intuition, it's healing, it's love. It's a really nice card. Nonetheless, it's confused. So look closely before you take your next step. Now, in your challenge position, you have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, more confusion. There we go. So there's more confusion there. You've got, you can't see this. I know the camera won't focus in on it properly, but there's the silhouette of a bedstead there. So there's her pillow, and she's crying. She's despondent. You know, if you can see all this darkness above her head, she doesn't know where to turn, where to go, what to do. If she takes her head out of her hands, she will see that beyond, it's green, it's lush, there's a lot there. Look closely, look, read in between the lines, take a step back and look at what you've actually got, what you've accomplished, how far you've come. If you look at the top of the card, there's a white dove there. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. You know, in the darkness, there is a chink in the armour, and the light's going to come through. All you have to do is raise your head in order to see it. Absolutely stunning. It's a 9, which means it's at the end of the cycle, so you're coming out of this energy. Just raise your head, Gemini, and you will see the light that you need to go towards. Lovely. 8 of Cups. There you go, and there's your light. You know, she's got her cups. They're in the water, which is spirit-based water. And emotion. So she's leaving that behind now, because she's searching for cup number 9, and she's turned around, she's taken her head out of her hands, turned around, and she's walking towards the light, and there's that beautiful sun there on the horizon, and she's walking straight into it. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, it's blue, the sky is blue, there's no clouds in the sky, you know, so whatever it was that was troubling her is just, she's leaving it. You know, she's very positively turned her back on it. So light, here Gemini comes. Right, what Spirit wants to tell you, message from Spirit, is the 3 of Pentacles. That's community, that's friendship, that's working together, that's building something with others. It's every person in this card has their own job, their own task to fulfill in order to get this, what can you call, actually it looks like traffic lights, doesn't it? But to get this, oh, it's not a canvas, what murals, what those wall things called, Gemini, come on, help me out here. I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, one of those tapestries. There you go. Ta-da! Right, to complete the tapestry. And for that, you need others. So call upon others. Don't do things alone. You know, get others involved. You know, it will speed things up. And it will be a happier working environment, you know, to bounce your ideas off, to gain different perspectives, to, yeah, just enjoy the banter of being and working with others. You know, it makes such a difference to your creativity, I find, personally, that is. So, yeah, that's what Spirit wants you to know. Community, build with others. You don't have to do it on your own. Now, on your outcome, you have the Page of Pentacles. There you go. You've built something. Page of Pentacles there. You know, what do pages do? They're messengers. You're someone who's learned something along the way here. So you're holding, it almost looks like a drum, doesn't it? You're holding that pentacle there, and you're standing. You're rooted. You're grounded on solid ground. But it's a very young energy, so you're still in the learning stage, I feel, of something. But yeah, you even your trainer, yeah, even trainers wearing trainers, it's very young energy, isn't it? But it, you know, you've got lush land around you, lot to learn maybe, but you'll get there. No doubt you'll get there, because the overarching energy of the reading is the Emperor. There you go, a tactician, solid, knowing, knows his stuff. He's getting ready to take action, to make the next step, to decide where to place his next chess piece there. You know, very clever, very analytical. So you're doing well, Gemini. Really, really well, despite the blip you had here with the Nine of Swords and the going within. You know, there is a chink of light there, and you do find it. And that's the challenge. That's the challenge anyway. Obviously, we all have options, so it depends what path you choose. But yeah, it's definitely there. Now, to finish off the reading, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Let's see what we've got here. What does Spirit want to show you just before the end? What do you have for July 2020 for Gemini? Is my shuffling gone awry again? 2020 for Gemini. July 2020. Yeah, so a nice outcome to the read, Gemini. Despite the blip and the confusion, you know, quite a lot of confusion there mid-month. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a temporary thing though. But involve others, do involve others, and ask people their opinions. What would they do perhaps? But not necessarily that you have to take their, you know, opinions or advice, but it's always nice to get a different slant on things, isn't it? There you go. And that's what Spirit wants to leave you with in July. And it's the Sweat Lodge. Sweat Lodges, I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're places, shamans normally host a sweat in a sweat lodge, and it's where you congregate with people. There you go, congregation, community. You go with others, and there's a fire in the middle. They're quite compact spaces, and they light the fire and they perform a ceremony, and it's actually really, really beautiful. And you all sit around the fire, and it's so hot. The purpose of the Sweat Lodge is to sweat everything you don't need into the ground. Let it go, let it fall, let the ground take any angst, any confusion. Just open your heart and let it all go. All the bad things, all the things that hurt you. It's a cleanse. So it's saying cleanse yourself. And imagine how light you'd feel afterwards. It's a beautiful experience, highly recommended. So there's your card, Sweat Lodge. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. So all that remains now, Gemini, is for me to say thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I loved reading for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading and it resonated for some of you at least. Please leave your comments, because I do love a comment. And please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. That's it. That's all, folks. And all that remains for me to say now is one world, one love, and be kind to each other. Okay, toodle pip.